The reason why I told this whole story, and I hope that it makes sense and the timeline makes sense, is that I am not the only one that's going through this. Other people are. And here in Washington State, I have Googled, I have asked resources, my healthcare providers, where can I find a pain management group that I can go to? And it doesn't have to be just for fibromyalgia or TMJ, but somewhere where we can go and have something in common that the people in our lives don't know anything about. That we can have, it's a support group where we can go and support each other and maybe share ideas, and we'll get ideas from other people about, you know, new exercises to try or new drugs that they did try and worked, and just different things that could be very helpful. There are no pain support groups anywhere in my area. Okay, not a lie. There's one, and it's in Seattle, and it meets like 2 Sundays a month, and it's way over the hell in like Queen Anne. I'm sorry, I'm not taking 3 buses or like 4 on a Sunday, which would take me like 5 hours to get over there. Forget it. I'm not doing that. And it might even be worth it. So no one's over here saying they want a pain management group on the east side, but I'm going to try. I am going to be diligent and try. So I'm just going to keep talking to my computer and then post it on the internet, and then other people are going to come say, hey, I have chronic pain too, and I live in Japan, or I live in the South in the United States, and I have it too. Yes, I want that to happen. That would be fabulous. And I know some of you here, my friends on Facebook, have migraines. Angie Baldwin Rodriguez posted it today. So I know that there are other people that have incredible pain at least once a month or twice a month, and I live with it every single day. So this was my exciting time to be able to have Botox. So what they do is he injected me. He first put, I think it's called lidocaine, all over. It's like a white foamy stuff on my forehead, and it numbs me, and topical anesthetic. And then he didn't numb me anywhere else. He said it would probably be okay, but that if I got nauseous or lightheaded, that I could tell him, because basically he's taking a tiny, tiny needle. And by the way, this doctor, neurologist, MD, Dr. Murphy, he explained everything so well. My mother came into the room with me, which she normally doesn't. She hasn't since I was a kid. And explained how it was going to work, what the pain would be like, that I would probably be very uncomfortable and in pain for about 4 or 5 days afterwards. He said I may not feel anything for 10 days. And I said, all right, fine, I'm ready to go. I'm so excited. And I kind of missed that part. So when we got home, like that night and the next day, my mom's reminding me, he said it was going to hurt. Advil, he said 3 or 4 Advil every 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. Do it, and keep up that. It helps with the inflammation. So I'm supposed to go through all this more pain in order to feel better, which I get. I'm just trying to be patient. So I'm supposed to do this every 3 months, and I might have to do it several months in a row in order for it to really build up and be at a consistent rate, well, consistent dosage, and get the full benefits if I'm going to get something. And I can't believe that I wouldn't get something because I've had so much trouble getting it from other places. So I can actually see there's one tiny little scab right there. So it was 1 poke here, 1 poke here, 1 poke here, which was fabulous. And I was joking with my family beforehand because I was like, if he can fix some Botox, I thought it was all going to be in my head. Up here somewhere where there's some lines, if you have some left over, that'd be so awesome. But the thing is that I have lines here and here, which a lot of people have at our age, but from clenching at night. And I clench and I go, and from making that face for so many years at night, I know it's really sexy. I've gotten lines. So wouldn't you know, they start here. So he told me my forehead would not move, or my eyebrows probably wouldn't move. But my eyebrows are moving okay. That's like as much as I can move them. And I am still frowning here a little bit, which is not good. I'm not supposed to, but when I have pain, I go like that. I catch myself, I feel it. So he might have to redo that little part again. But it was like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he actually sent us home with a chart of how he did it, or where he did it in case we forgot. And then there was like 1 here, I think 2, 1, 2, and my neck on the sides, my neck in the back, and these right here, there were 3 on each shoulder. And that probably hurt the most, the nerves there when he first poked it in at the top here. Oh my god, it was lightheaded and nausea. But I just kept saying it was worth it. And I think it was worth it because I've been in a lot of pain the last couple of days. That was 3 days ago, but in my mind I'm going, whatever, you've been in pain for so long, just keep going with it. So I'm just gonna keep on taking my Advil and thinking positively, try not to ramble on videos that I post on the internet. And hope that me talking like this maybe lets other people know that I live in a sophisticated city. I live in the suburbs of Seattle, which is actually not even really suburbs anymore. I live in like East Side, Bellevue, Redmond, and it's crazy, like city now. I did my own homework, and growing up with a mom that worked in healthcare, she taught me constantly, be your own advocate, be your own advocate. And I always have. Go to the doctor and tell him exactly what's going on. Don't be shy, tell him anything. Man, woman, I don't care who I'm talking to. You have to do that for yourself, because guess what happens when you don't? I didn't stand up for years and say, this isn't normal. I would complain to my family a little bit, complain to my friends, but I missed so many parties, so many birthdays. I missed, Farina, I missed your graduation when you graduated from college. That sticks in my mind. I missed so many events. I missed getting together with people just on a regular Saturday or Sunday because I couldn't do it. I missed all that. And all of that snowballs with whatever else that went on in my life. And it all goes into a big pile of you know what. And I look back and I go, my life would have been so much different if I didn't have this pain, if somebody could have helped me before. But I'm very focused on don't regret what you do, learn from what you do, learn from your mistakes. And I cannot go back. I've gone back so many times and been angry that I didn't speak up more, or angry at other people for not helping me. And I did all that. And I can't do it anymore. So I have to look at it as we're here now, and I'm going to fix this now as best as I can. I'm never going to be healed totally. But for everybody out there that has pain, it is manageable. You just have to do your own homework. And you have to go to the doctors and say something. And you have to do your best. And that is another reason we all need health care, which is kind of another story, but it does start out with somebody like me. If I am healthy, if I have dental care, if I have a neurologist helping me with my headaches, if I have a pain management person or a neurologist helping me with my chronic pain, I can feel well enough to go to a job and become like a normal working citizen and provide for myself and my family and be a productive citizen and end up paying for some of my health care at my job or paying for it out of pocket. That doesn't work if we don't feel well. If we feel like crap, if you really look at the people living on the streets, everyone says, oh, a lot of them have mental health issues. And yes, a lot of them do. But not all of them do. There's plenty of them that just lost their job, weren't able to pay their rent, weren't able to eat, and ended up out there. We know that from what happened with the economy years ago. And now I'm going on another tangent. But I am a poster child for being able to say, if I have proper health care, everybody gets proper health care, and then the whole system works. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And then we end up like some third world country. And at the rate that we're going, and I'm not even going to go on that tangent down that road because it's too late, we could all end up living in a third world country all of a sudden. Sorry, third world countries, I'm apologizing to you because that's not very fair for me to act so cruel. Like, I don't want to live in a third world country. Well, I don't really want to. I'd like to live in America, and I'd like to have everything be a little more smooth than it is. Okay, I'm not going to go down it. But I want to like have this as a diary, as a progress notes, that this is how I feel. It's been 10 days. Do I feel anything? Is this feeling better? My neck. Is this area, my neck and my shoulders feeling better? Or do I just feel okay up here more? Am I able to focus more? I almost have no lines. There's a little teeny bit. I am able to move my eyebrows. And I still have a little bit of sensitivity from him poking me in the head with a needle. I'm glad I didn't have to look at it. My mom looked at it and she didn't make any funny faces like, ugh. But again, she's a healthcare professional, so she was gonna do that. So, wish me luck. You know, it's funny when you look like in your computer because it's a mirror, and my hair is like a bedhead, but I didn't go to bed yet. And it's too yellow. I need to color it tomorrow. I'm so sick of looking at it. It became too brassy after a while. Don't you guys agree? It's too brassy. And the side effect of some of these drugs has only one of them has been a bad side effect. Everything else I've tried has been like pretty manageable. Like I can get through stuff and then get to the good stuff if it's going to help or not. But the one thing I hated about Lyrica, or do not like about Lyrica because I'm still taking it, is that it causes weight gain. And no one told me that. I don't know if it says that on the commercial because I'm so used to hearing it. But my neurologist didn't tell me that, and my mom brought it up a few months ago, and I went, oh, that's what happened. I just, like, a few pounds snuck up on me out of nowhere. It just happened. I've always been thin. I'm used to being thin. I gained a little weight after high school. What do they call that? College, sophomore, something. Like when you've been on your own for the first time for a while, and you end up gaining a little weight from crap food that you eat. I had that a little bit after high school, even though I wasn't in college. But I'm used to being thin. I'm comfortable thin, and the Lyrica messed with my metabolism. So I am not obese by any means, and I shouldn't be complaining that much, but I need to lose a couple pounds. My arms are in pretty good shape, actually. So I am going to start doing Pilates. That is my thing. I've always wanted to try that. Yoga's, I just can't do yoga. It's just not for me. And I did end up hurting myself a few times when I did it about a year ago. So I'm going to do the Pilates very slowly and work my way into it and strengthen my body a little bit so that I can get back to being a little more athletic. Even though I never really did sports, I was always very active. That's another thing they say about chronic pain conditions, is lots of times fibromyalgia happens to people that were very active in their lives. So the studies have said maybe it is people that have very active jobs or very active athletic lives. They did sports a lot, and this is somehow something that the nerves are just like rejecting what you were doing, and you can't do it anymore. So I clean my house very slowly and not very often. Not that I live in a pigsty at all. But yeah, life is different. But I'm gonna try to make it better and try to get more active. And oh yeah, I haven't mentioned yet, I really want to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and I'm going to be, because she has tons of normal people on there, and I'm not normal. I'm better than normal. So somehow I have to get on there. And she has this little girl, I have to learn her name, and her father that go on there, and they live in Seattle. They've been on there like 3 times, and she's adorable. She sings, and they have these guitar. I gotta figure out their names. But I'm going to go on to Ellen Tube, and I'm going to post a video about why I should be on there. And the thing is that I have like some good heartbreak stories, like that I've been laid off from my last 4 jobs. And I've been unemployed for a pretty good chunk of time between my jobs, even though I'm working like crazy to get a job. And that's a heartbreak story there. I don't know, I got a few pretty good ones. But as private as I am, I'm ready to share stuff, and I think that it hopefully will help other people, or other people can share things with me. Because the beauty of the internet is that you can write back to somebody. And also, I don't really need a car. I mean, that would be really cool. I could use some money, seriously. But I'm not going to go on Ellen expecting those things. That's not like the heartbreak story that I'm going to do. I want to be an entertainer. I wanted to be one my entire life. And I don't want to be just like one of those TV personalities. It's like, oh, where'd she come from? Oh, she was on a reality show, or she became an internet star, and suddenly she doesn't really have any talent. She's just kind of really fun, and you put her there. But those people don't work steadily. I don't want that. I know I have talents. I'm going to go find them, and then I'm going to bring them back to you, and I'm going to tell you this is good and that's good, and then you can disagree with me about stuff. It's fine. Because I know people do that on the internet. They speak their minds, and they say, oh, this is crap. I can't even believe they're putting that on there. But I love to be a stand-up comic, but I'm not really good at, like, I don't know. I can talk, but I can't really do much else, like the jokes constantly. Somebody else could write them for me. I can totally do it. But I really would love to be an actress, and I'd love to be a singer, and I don't know if I can, like, do monologues and then, like, post them online. That seems really lame. Seems weird. But I can always sing songs and post them. I heard that that's really popular. So I'm going to get to going on that. So thank you for listening to me. And this has been a really long video. And this is